Alright, how's it going? I'm currently loading into a game of OG Fortnite, which I personally have the most fun playing. It's what I grew up playing, so I enjoy playing it the most. I believe I had the Peely Parrot skin on. I can say, I had that on. I'm currently on Spawn Island. I like to look where I'm gonna land a little before, grab an idea, see the path that the battle bus is taking. Still waiting for players, as you can see at the top. We're only at about 92. A full game of Fortnite includes 100 players. So it should, there we go. Yep, about 10 seconds the battle bus will launch, which is what brings us to the island. We all get on the battle bus and we all get to jump off wherever we please in the duration of time when the doors open and close. So I originally was thinking Tomato Town, but I start to feel retail. I really like Tomato Town and retail. So in order to get a good drop, which is when I don't have my umbrella deployed too early, which leaves me getting to the location later, which is worse because there'll be a lot of players there scavenging for loot, getting material, and then of course I'd have to engage in combat with them. So I got a pretty good drop here. I like going to this house right next to the basketball court. There's a lot of loot in there. So I immediately land right here because I know I can break the roof, get that chest real quickly. I get a uncommon pump and a big pot. So I choose to take the big pot right away because I see the footsteps location, which is 50 shield. I come down here, 36 body shot and then a 69 headshot. Reload the shotgun immediately because, like I said, there's a lot of people in retail. Then I take the med kit, which I'm at 45, or I think I was around 40. Gets me back up to 100 health. I go to put the bush on, but I thought I saw someone, so I stopped, but I put it back on. So we're looking pretty good. We got about a kill. Already almost down to 70 people left in the game. I return back into the house to find more loot, get some material. I currently have a, what is that? I have a rare burst rifle, green pump shotgun, green uncommon pump shotgun. I'm trying to give all the terminology. And then a light machine gun. Rare light machine gun. I found another chest. Wasn't too bad. Had some bandages in it, which are always good to carry, especially knowing you're going to be engaging in combat. Right now, I'm just seeing what's going on with the roof here. I know there's chests. Like I said, I have all the chest locations memorized because I've been playing the game for so long. This specific game mode exactly for a while. I hear a shot to my left, but I'm not too worried as I'm in the building. Currently just looking around, I see some building in front of me, a couple of ramps going on at that house, but like I said, I'm not worried. I'm assuming that's the one who fired the shot. I'm just gonna continue looting, getting more material. Got about 130 wood, 50 brick, and around 50 steel or / metal, which is not too bad. I definitely want more of that, but as the game goes on, I'll acquire more. I do pick up material from other players if I do eliminate them. I chose the gray revolver here. Another player came up here. He started to build, so I started to build. Got a little caught up there, but all good. I edit that wall, start cranking up. Cranking 90s, as some people would say. Hit him with a shotgun, then I break out the light machine gun and really just get him good there. Not really another way to put it. I switched my gray revolver out, which is common for an uncommon green revolver. It does a little more damage, a little more rare to find. Not rare, but higher level, per se. I like having the double shotguns here, as you can see, when I'm starting to play. I'd say I'm somewhat aggressive. You'll see as the game goes on. Find another big pot, which is great. Should put me around 50-ish, 60-ish. Yep, there we go. I was at 4, but I was moving around. I canceled that a little sooner than I would like, but it's all right. We're looking at 2 kills here now. Still in zone, which is great. Got about 30 seconds to see what happens there next. When I mention in zone, I'm in zone from the storm. And depending on the time of the game, the storm has a different health tick. Right now, what's it, about 35 people? All right, yeah, so maybe 1 or 2 tick right now. I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm in zone. Just scavenging around here a little more. Not too many tough, I haven't approached too many tough opponents yet. I noticed the minigun, which I actually missed. This is sorry, that's epic rarity, but I choose a light machine gun. It's less rarity, but the dispersion rate's a little less. I just really like the gun, to be honest. My loadout right now, it's really good. I like it. I like what I'm working with. Got health on the right with my bandages. Got the double pump action going on. Got my SMG style gun to the right. But I do find a legendary legendary minigun. Which, can't really pass up on that. So I switch that out for my light machine gun, just like this one a little more. It also is a higher rarity now. So just gathering mats here, which is when I build, my mats decrease. It uses my supply of them. Fences, they're a great way to get mats. Always good to get them from there. Yep, I just got the notification the storm eye is shrinking, so I'm right on the border though. I'm not really worrying about that. I do find a rift, which is really nice, especially getting more in zone. I look around here. I notice the, I don't think there might be an exact name, but the cliff formation over here. I do see a porta fort. Look over there, make sure nothing's going on too crazy. So I'm all right to land up here. Get the chest. We have a big pot, which is great again. We're gonna be at full health. I wouldn't usually like to pop this in the open, but I do have the bush on, so I'm not, too worried. I see a player rotating in over here to the little old shack. And I know I have the zip line, so I easily hop on the zip line. He fires at me, misses. I'm not too worried about him. His aim doesn't seem great. Starts to run away here. I get the lighter footsteps emotion. Warning. Fire, hit him, not too bad. Start to slide in. He keeps running away. So as I was explaining, I'm not too worried about him. Take out the revolver, reload him. I was only at 1 shot, so I currently whited him, which means got all the shield. So he's down now. He's pretty low. Coming here, I know he's probably hiding. Hit him there. He was a 1 pump, as I explained, which means he's basically 1 tap to a to a shotgun. Really, any other gun, not just a shotgun. Now I see two footsteps notifications. He starts building over here. He builds a wall. He notices my bush. I retaliate, build a box with the ramp. Edit the ramp to see if he's there. Currently I'm not getting double teamed now, but there is 2 parties here, 2 different people in the same building. I believe one of them left. Placed my trap over there just in case he does fall in, because he saw my building. Always great to put the trap down, especially if they get stuck in an area like this, a tight area. I edit this to see if he's hiding behind the wall. As you can see between the blue panels when you go to edit. You can see between quite well, actually. And a lot of this terminology and skills that I gained was from playing for a while. Of course, I wasn't, I'm not saying I'm super good now, but I wasn't, definitely wasn't that good when the game first came out. Just like everyone else. I really started, I think it was either 5th or 6th grade. The game came out and really loved it, and loved it since. As we can see, we have the 2 footsteps notifications right now. I heard a boogie bomb, I believe. They're building here another porta fort. They don't notice me. That's why I like it. I'm not saying the bush, is the best thing, but I think it definitely does help. Start firing my minigun. Starts to peak. The minigun, I mean, its fire rate is really crazy. This is also a legendary minigun, so it's really fun to use. Players don't really know what's happening. They get distraught, as you can see here. He's trying to build, but minigun is very hard to keep up with. That's for sure. I do have a good amount of mats now. I'm not too worried about my mats. Sitting at about it's about 900 total. Hit him for some more shield up there. I'm not too worried about the storm. I have 10 bandages, so I didn't want to push that way. So I'm gonna rotate around here, but I do get hit for a pretty good amount there. Probably should have built while I was running, but I'm gonna pop some of the bandages now. Those players will also have to rotate into the circle, so they won't be waiting directly on me. They might be outside, but not too worried. As you can see, we're getting some shots fired now around the northeast. Same players. Ooh, I just got gained XP. I also completed one of the daily quests, which is great. Levels up the XP. I believe that said level 3. Wasn't paying too much attention as I'm pretty focused on the game right now. Find minis, which are great. These are 25 health apiece. But I can't let it loose. It's alright. So I see loot over here. I see building. I'm scoping that out while trying to stay low. I scope in with my revolver here. Just seeing what we got going on. Build the floor. Got a fire. See the player. Locked in on him, but didn't have the best aim. It's quite far. There is a zip line somewhere near him, so he could come up to me there. So I do have to watch that. There's a bit of a way to travel there. So I'm firing him now. He starts firing back finally. Yeah, that is my fault. I did not build a wall to my left. Should have realized that. So I quickly take the bandages. It is what it is. The game of Fortnite, it's so fun. It's so fun and strategic. You really gotta keep moving. You gotta use what you have. Can't rely on other people. You might find really good loot. I mean, my situation here wasn't too bad. I'm escaping the storm now. Picking about 60 green health, 50 shield. I'm getting fired at with some type of sniper now. I take cover here. Got about a minute till the storm fully closes in. I'm sliding around right now, which, as you can see, my sprint bar, it does wear out and it does recharge, but sliding also helps. Sliding, sprinting, it's a fast way of travel, which is when I duck down and I slide on my knees. Got about 12 people left. I do not have the high ground now, so I'm definitely looking up there, rotating over, see what we got going on. Usually, in most cases, almost in all cases, high ground definitely helps. You're really overseeing everything. Just like earlier in the game, I find a rift, which is always incredibly helpful. We take that, come up here, we see some building to the right. Yep, just jumped on the roof right there. He jumps down. He's most likely getting my glider notifications now. So I think that's my game plan. We also get shots in front of us. How about 11 people off circle isn't too big now. This is really good. I chose to land on the supply drop, which is always good. Really good loot in these. We can see really nice chug jug. Oh, I think I just got grazed before I built that wall. Really nice chug jug. Got a boogie bomb. Those are always fun. And then of course the legendary scar. Can't beat the legendary scar. It might be my favorite gun in the game. You know, yeah, it definitely is my favorite gun in the game. I know that there's footsteps notification under me, so I know that there's someone in the house. I'm just strategically staying up here. I have the high ground, so I'm not going to come up too aggressively on him. He definitely is moving a fair amount, so we're going to destroy that floor. We choose to move in. I think he's under the stairs, so I break that. And we see the red hue that comes when I'm shooting shows that it's his builds, and I see the health of his builds right there. When that wall starts to deteriorate, starts to crackle, starts to break down. I choose to look what's going on. Southwest, west over here, trying to fire some shots. Good amount of ammo, I'm not worried. I want to let them know my presence. Ooh, I do get the guided missile, which is always nice. So I bring that over here. Not too worried about my house. He jumps up here, I come down, but I notice another guy. So I try to really come between both of them, which was nice. I am third party here, which, you know, some people hate, some people get annoyed at. I definitely do get annoyed at it, but if I had the chance, I always do. I mean, I'm at 3 kills now, which I'm pretty pleased with. You know, pretty good loot I was able to acquire, good amount of mats. I choose to come into their fighting over here, build up a little bit, build a ramp. I'm hiding behind that. As I stated before, I'm not too worried behind me. As we can see, the storm is right behind me. I hit him for 46 as he's gliding. Really good shot there, really good aim. Build a ramp. I'm trying to gain the high ground on him. Seems like a pretty good player. He builds pretty quickly. And moving on here. He's boxed up. We have, Fortnite does get pretty intense. I mean, I'm having multiple fire notifications here. I have a player cranking in front of me, which is a term used for building. I'm just reloading my guns, making sure if I get into close range combat, my shotguns and my SMG are reloaded. I don't choose to box fight him. I mean, it didn't feel like the right situation here to do that. Yeah, I'm building up here. Trying to get some high ground on him. He seems to retreat over here. Couldn't see exactly, but someone did place a launch pad. Oh, alright, he did get me before I went to the launch pad. They do, that is a good strategy. Definitely a good strategy. I mean, there's so many different things you can do in the game. That's one of them. He placed it, he knew I was going to come get it. It's smart. It's a smart move. Can't blame him for it. I do see he has the high ground on the hill right here. Hit him for 34 shield gone. I chose to slide in, always build in front of me ramps, make sure I have protection. I am running a bit low on mats, which I did not realize. When you're so engaged in the game like this, you forget sometimes. He brought out the minigun, and he did get me. But I placed 6.